What is up, England Network? Bring me more 115 here. Today we've got 4 money-making methods for pay-to-play players on Old School Runescape. I'll be showing the total profits per each method at the end of the video, along with the total profit made during this video. Hope you all enjoy the video.
Is it too much to ask that we
Excuse my voice, this is a period of me being sick, thank you. Diving into my gold bracelet money making method, a crafting level requirement of 7 is needed to do this. And the item requirements are a bracelet mold and gold bars, which all can be bought at the GE. Additionally, you can use your cut gems or uncut gems, but first you'll need to cut them, to make gem jewelry for additional profits, which you can also enchant for even greater additional profits. Recommended items would be a Amulet of Glory for teleportation to Alcing, never know if I pronounced that right, as well as a Ring of Wealth for teleportation to the GE. Once we bought our initial gold, we can begin by making our way to the bank in Alcing via the open fence, paying 10 gold pieces, or the Amulet of Glory teleport. The method is simple. Once in Alcing, head to the bank. At the bank, you should pull out the bracelet mold, any gems you were planning to use, and as many gold bars as you can fit in your inventory. Running back and forth between the nearby furnace and the bank, process the gold bars and optional gems into the bracelets. If you're planning on enchanting, when you run out of gems, I recommend you start enchanting the gem bracelets you have before continuing on making gold bracelets. Once you are out of gold bars, travel to the GE either by walking, using a teleport from the Ring of Wealth, or teleportation straight to Varrock, and sell the gold bracelets and enchanted or gem bracelets that you have at the GE, and then repeat that if necessary. Next up, we will be looking at the Mossy Giant's money-making method. Requirements are food and decent armor, unless you are able to safe spot, and in that case it would be just food. That is also dependent on your location. If your preferred Mossy Bois location is, like me, the Varrock sewers, the slashing weapon is required due to the web you will need to cut. Recommended items would be combat and prayer potions, again if doing melee, and if your magic is at least 55, nature runes and a fire staff so you can high alch there to stay there longer. The method is simple. Get to the Mossy Bois, kill the Mossy Bois from a safe spot if needed, collect the Mossy Bois loot from a safe spot if needed, until your inventory is full or your health is too low. Finally, bank and sell the loot from the Mossy Bois. I will be showing some graphs momentarily, but the following few items I recommend to just grab and sell on the GE or store for future use. The items being item 1, steel bars, item 2 being rune javelins, and the final items being all the runes except for air and earth, as well as all gems. Pro tip, you can sell your uncut gems and buy the cut variants of the gems and still keep approximately 1/3 of the profit. Now, the following 2 graphs are going to be on screen for 10 seconds each, one pertaining to the items to use high alchemy on, and the other are a list of seeds that I recommend you grab and sell on the GE.
We all mine. I never was good at sharing. I'm just good at caring.
Moving on, we will be looking at my Fletching money-making method. Requirements are a knife, either the needed wood cutting level or some startup cash to get yourself to 55 Fletching. Once at 55 Fletching, start making maple longbow U's, the unstringed kinds, and string them. From bowstring, you either spin from flax, or if you don't hate yourself, just buy off of the GE. And I recommend starting at maple, working your way up to U bows and then magic bows. Some may find it a little desirable to skip U bows depending on how the market's doing. Alternatively, at 55 Fletching, you can start making broad bolts for a profit as well, albeit this is more click intensive. I recommend using GE Tracker to track buying and selling prices for the various necessities. And the pro tip, this is a GE standing method, so you may want to switch to a quieter world or turn off public chat so you don't get distracted. Like I tend to get distracted when I am in a loud world or don't have public chat off. If you've made it this far in the video, I would just like to say thank you. I've been working on improving my content and I hope you all enjoy. Can I get an ad-free community in the comments, please? And thank you. Anyways, we'll be looking at my high alchemy money making method. The requirements are 55 magic, nature runes, 5 fire runes, or if you love yourself, please, a staff of fire. And then the obligatory items to turn into gold. A quick explanation of this method goes like so. By buying nature runes and specific items at a specific price point, we use the high alchemy spell to get a fixed rate of gold pieces back on the items. By keeping track of the price spent on nature runes and keeping the purchasing price of the items below the addition of fixed high alchemy value minus the cost of the nature runes, we profit. Not interested in doing the math, but still want to know exactly how much you're profiting? Well, I've got a video demonstrating a program that I made which takes care of the math for you, or you can just use Excel as well. I used a bit of both of Excel and my program. Link for my program is in the description. Now I'm going to quickly mention some items to focus on if you do not pay for the premium features of GE Tracker. For free-to-play players, I recommend doing items like rune plate bodies, plate legs, plate skirts, as well as swords and long swords. The green d'hide bodies also tend to do phenomenally well. Now for pay-to-play players, I recommend everything I said before. Just because we pay doesn't mean we don't get a benefit from free. All the color variants of the d'hide bodies, as well as the bigger ticket items like dragon med helms, dragon plate bodies, dragon plate skirts, dragon long swords, dragon two-handers, halberds. Daggers are also pretty good. Now finally, I will show you the profits per hour, but full disclaimer, I spent like 30 minutes on gold bracelet method and the fletching method and then multiplied that number of profit by 2. But the Mossy Bois and the high alchemy methods had too much up in the air or left to RNG for me to feel that doing it for only 30 minutes would be an accurate result. For the gold bracelets, I made 63.5k for half an hour of work, so it would be 127k for an hour of work. For the fletching, I made 62,990 gold pieces for half an hour of work, so it would be 125,980 gold pieces for an hour of work. For the Mossy Bois, I made oddly 161k on the dot for the hour. For the high alching, I made 189,583 gold pieces for the hour of work, and that is actually the winner. If we're doing any sort of competition, we weren't. Finally, the grand total for all 4 methods is 603,563 gold pieces for 4 hours in game, plus all the hours of my life coordinating all this. Well, this has been Bring Me More 115 from the Miglum Network. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, please give it a like. Tell me what you liked about it in the comments. If you disliked the video, same thing, dislike the video. Tell me what you disliked in the comments and offer some constructive criticism if you have the time. I will be growing this channel steadily with the aim of weekly videos, but we will see about the weekly videos. If you plan on subscribing to the channel, don't forget to ring the bell, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.